My name is Cecilia Louisa and I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida. And my sculpture is called Dual Nature. I've been a public artist for like 11 years now. And my piece is about the dualities of life, like water and fire, day and night, man and woman. But mostly it's about my own dual nature and the cultures that represent me, or the cultures I belong to, the Argentinian and the American. The piece is 8 feet tall. It's made of aluminum, urethane, paint, and epoxy resin. I decided to enter connections because I was sure that my piece will fit the theme perfectly. My sculpture features two sides, and each side tells a different story. However, both sides are connected to each other, complement each other, and work together as one. I think public art is important because it can enhance and complement our environments, bring our communities together, offer educational opportunities, and also promote tourism. To the city of Blue Springs, I'd say thank you, keep up the good job, you're doing a great job, and we need more cities and towns that to help bring art to the communities. Thanks so much, it's great to be back.
As far as why I think public art is important for a community, again, two things there. One is financial, which most people never think about, and the other is aesthetics. And so the quality of life, I think, is improved by bringing artwork to the public. Hi, my name is Aaron Hussey. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and this is my piece, Magnolia Bluff. The piece is made out of, it's a 15-foot tall structure. It's made out of Corten steel, also called weathering steel, stainless steel, and painted steel. Weighs about 900 pounds, and it represents the connection between earth and sky, and also the connection between the built environment and the natural environment. I decided to enter Blue Springs, Missouri's Connections exhibit because for two reasons. One is to extend my audience beyond the region where I've been showing and exhibiting, and then also to it was something that was interesting to me for the type of aesthetic that I look for, and just the idea that in my work in general there are usually a dichotomy that is connecting. So that was it just fit. What I think about when I make art fit the theme of the show.
Hi, my name is Steve Elliott. I'm a working artist, an associate professor of art and chair of the Department of Art and Design at Wayne State College in Wayne, Nebraska. So I came down here to do this public art project. I've been working with public art for about a decade now, primarily outdoor work for the past 5 years, so since about 2007. The work that you see here is titled Intersection. It's a stainless steel, welded steel piece that's roughly 9 feet tall. It's all assembled, put together in modular forms. The reason that I titled it Intersection is really based on the design that I was working with and the idea of two forms intersecting or coming together to create one whole form. So the idea of this joining or intersection, so to speak, of these two forms that are made of joining multiple forms. One of the reasons I really think that public art is important is because it gives the public an opportunity to engage with art in a way that they otherwise normally wouldn't have. Prior to this exhibit, this work was exhibited indoors in a space that was public, but it was closed off and not something that would really be seen out in the open. And so it gives people a chance to see things that they otherwise wouldn't wouldn't see or wouldn't seek out on their own. So in a way, it really is a positive way to engage with the public with something new and different.
Hi, I'm Nicole Beck. I'm a sculptor from Chicago, and this is Jetstream. It's painted steel, and I build the sculptures myself. The first thing I do is draw them, and then I make a small maquette in order to figure out the tweaks of the balance. And when you're making pieces this big, you have to be concerned about whether they're actually gonna, stand or not. So the balance issues and all that are really important. I actually decided to enter the Connections exhibit in Blue Springs because I have exhibited here before. I have a sculpture called Quasark in Pink Hill Park. It's a big rust-colored triangle with an arc with lenses that dot along it with rays that extend outward. And if you compare this piece to that piece, you can tell that I deal a lot with aspects of the trajectory of the sun across the sky. And this one, being called Jetstream, is about the jet stream, and you can see the curve that comes down and goes through here is about, air movement across the globe. Public art is important to bring to the people so that we have a closer connection and it's not like an other than kind of experience. Everybody is welcome to come out and experience the works. This is public art. I like building pieces this big because you can interact with the work.
Hello, my name is Craig Naylor. I'm Superintendent of Parks for the City of Blue Springs. I've been employed with the city since 1979. And I've been very fortunate to be involved with the Blue Springs Art Commission and the Public Art Commission here in Blue Springs since that time, and have been able to participate in all of the art exhibits that are presently in Blue Springs, and we have been able to bring to Blue Springs since that time. I know as we drive up and down 7 Highway and other places in town, we're always exposed to visual arts. It may be in the form of signs and light poles and highline wires, but what a great opportunity when we have the visual arts being displayed through the sculptures and everything that have been brought to the city during that time. So my hats are off to not only my staff who have been involved with the production and the installation of these projects, but also the maintenance of them, and also to the citizens of Blue Springs who have supported the cultural arts, and particularly the visual arts. And again, I just thank the Public Arts Commission and for their selection to me to represent them this year and to honor me in this capacity. And I really want to express my appreciation to them.
I'm Carson Ross, the Mayor of Blue Springs, and I'm happy today to be standing in front of a piece of artwork. I pride myself in being the mayor of a city that is rich in the art culture. A city our size has over $1 million in value of art for this community. One of the things I think that helps us is our guiding principles, which includes family, quality, innovation, and livability. And having come from a culture of quality, I think this fits right into the scheme of things. And so I want everybody to come out and take a look at the art that we have in this city and have an appreciation for what this community is all about and what we try to provide for our citizens from a quality of life standpoint. I hope to see you at one of the pieces soon.